Beautiful people, CanvasKiller here for another episode of CanvasKiller Critiques. And today we're going to be talking about a piece from an artist who's a good friend of mine by the name of Brian Branch. And I really enjoy this piece that we're about to look at titled Dialogue of the Wind and Sea because I love dialogues, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's in the artwork or whether it's in music or any form of expression for real. And so I am going to show you guys this masterpiece that I have had the opportunity to look at. Bong. Awesome. All right, cool. So what we have here, it seems, is two. I wouldn't. They're not opposing figures. You know what I'm saying? But they're opposite each other, of course, on the canvas. Um, though I enjoy first and foremost how well this water blends into the figures on both sides, and how there's a similar technique used in how the blending is done in the water and then also in the clouds, though there's a clear distinction in namely how sharp and fine these curved lines in the ocean are, and then the ones that are in the clouds certainly have a bit more curvature and some texture to them. You know what I'm saying? Though I like that they blend into each other like really, really well. And yeah, the way that he found these different shades of blue, you know what I'm saying, to accent what almost looks like a soft garment, you know what I'm saying, that's covering the young lady on the right side of the painting. And, you know, what is her her natural clothing, which is that of the ocean waves. And, you know, it seems as though she is coming with an offering to the wind, you know. Um, and the wind is foreseeing with the way that her head is tilted up and her hand is positioned out as though she's you know, foreseeing whether it's circumstance, weather, what have you. And also it's seeming as though the sun is in this corner, so you know she might just be contemplating and sunbathing, getting a little sun meditation in. Yeah, yo, this piece is really, really warm. I do enjoy these earth tones and these these lighter tones even that do a great job of fading into this water, where the garments underneath this woman's or this elder's face, they already have this flow feel to them, like it's a soft, excuse me, like satin or some sort of really soft scarf. And that was a great choice as far as finding a texture that will complement the water and how the water moves. And I also enjoy how there is a slight contrast in the texture of this elder's hair along with the clouds. You know, both really full. You know, these a bit more confined in their shape, though it definitely shows some continuity in how it is that he's able to bring forth his shapes and different elements, whether it's someone's hair, whether it's clouds, whether it's these clothes that are essentially ruffling or rippling out into the water. Yeah, these are some very beautiful moments created in here. I enjoy this mixture of green and blue as well. It's a phenomenal job, you know, because there's also some very fine, like whimsical white brushstrokes that really accentuate the topmost part of where these waves are colliding against each other. And then, this more misty or more blush white where, we're seeing some waves crashing with each other and creating some foam. So he really took the time to build up some great detail that really it really gives a lot more weight to the figures and allows them to stand in their own right. You know what I'm saying? It makes the portraiture even along with the skin tones that are used really prominent. You know what I'm saying? She has a this very strong face, y'all. It's the type of face that is very mask worthy. If you, I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Like when I see certain masks, typically African mask or tribal mask, where the features are so defined and so distinct as to almost look exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So she has a very elongated bridge of her nose, very high cheekbones, very indented jawline. Yeah, just very very striking features, and he did a great job of capturing the accents as well, and using at least three to four shades to go between the what will be the shadows and these darker tones to build up to a highlight. So yeah, very great, yo, very great. Yeah, so I've included this young man's Instagram underneath. Please check him out. He has amazing work, and in a lot of pieces there are figures that are seemingly floating, that are floating on the canvas. And also feel free to check out the dialogue that he presents in the captions to give you a little bit more of a glimpse as to his process and his intention for the work. He has a lot of really bold pieces, and in my own personal experience, it's difficult to do with. And I'm assuming that these are either watercolors or oils. Because with oils, you know what I'm saying, you certainly can do a lot with your blending. And I mean, if these are oils, that would definitely speak to the amount of patience that he has to really put in these different gradients of color, whether it's this phthalo blue or the green that's used, or whether it's the blue mixed with a tint of white to lighten in the ocean, or the shades in like these yellows and a bit of blue and white to really embellish the shape of the clouds. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of moments here where it really shows attention to detail and transitioning between different colors. So yeah, check this young man out. Um, thank you for being here. And if you have any suggestions of some artists that you would love to hear my take on, I would love to see their work. You might be introducing me to somebody new, and I would love to then talk about them and introduce somebody else to that artist if they may not know about them. So yes, again, this is another episode of CanvasKiller Critiques. I'm Canvas. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you soon.